Hi everyone. I just wanted to make a video today. I've been guided to do readings since I've been on my twin flame divine journey back to love. I think the energy for today is to persevere. I've gotten calls from a couple of people today who are really having a hard time being able to see the hope and to have hope. And I really believe that a lot of times when we're on the brink of our breakthrough, that's when it gets the hardest. And sometimes you can't see a way, but the thing is for you to just make one step in the direction of your goals. Don't think long term. Try not to get discouraged, but keep moving. Don't ever give up. So I want to start off with a reading with the collective. I've got a lot of decks, but today I've chosen my Psychic Tarot deck by John Holland. I'll probably use more than one. I think I'm going to use my Rumi cards because I feel like we need some love and encouragement today. So I'm going to ask Spirit to help us. I like to shuffle in front of the camera so that you all can see what I'm doing. So I'm going to see what Spirit gives us today. I've prayed and cleansed the area earlier. I've been getting a little frustrated because people come to me for guidance and they want me to give them the answer for their life. Now I can foresee a lot of things and God will give me things to tell you, and I might be able to see the future, but the answer that you are looking for, it lies within. They want me to give them the answer because they don't want to take responsibility for the consequences of those answers, and that's not my job. That's not what I'm here to do. I'm not here to do it for you. I'm here to guide you through it. And nobody can give you the answers for your own life, because what might be good for me is not going to be good for you. And how will you know for sure, even if those answers were good for you, how will you know, how will you be able to make any decisions on your own if you're not secure in finding that voice within? So we got to find our own voices, guys, but I can help you, give you suggestions. I can tell you what the energy is going to be. I can encourage you. I can love you. I can hold your hand through it, but I cannot do it for you. Oh, okay. Third eye chakra. That makes sense. Oh my God. Okay. I'm going to leave it like that. Destiny. All right. Okay, God. What else? I'll get that one up in a second, guys. This one. Okay. Okay, there was one that fell. Oh, wow. Now, these cards aren't meant to be read in the reverse position, but I still kind of like to do that because it gives us more insight. So, like I said, you have to go within. I'm going to also talk a little bit more. I'm also going through some things right now. I'm transitioning. So when you're transitioning, the transition is not easy always. So it may feel like a difficult period, or like things are really chaotic. But that's just because it has to be that way before the order comes. It's just so that things sometimes have to be broken up so that the foundation can be laid solid, so that you have a good foundation. And I know that we've asked this universe, we've asked Spirit for things, and you've asked for really good, great things. And so you got to build a really firm foundation. So seeing this third eye chakra card, it really kind of reinforces what I was saying about going within. So right now, there is a lot of energy around opening up the cosmic seat of the soul. I mysteriously had a red dot on my forehead the other day when I was going to do something for my family. And my daughter's like, "You got a scratch on your forehead." And I'm like, "What?" She's like, "Yeah, you got like," she's like, "It's like a little red dot." And I said, "Like a bendy?" And she says, "Yeah, just like a bendy right in between my forehead." And I took a picture of it, and then I started thinking about the meaning of the bendy, and the meaning of the bendy is third eye chakra. Well, that's one of the meanings. And sometimes it's for it's symbolic for marriage, or a woman's marriage status within the Indian culture, and sometimes it's symbolic for the third eye chakra. In the Hindu, Buddhism, and Jainism, and it's often associated with the Anja chakra, which is the third eye chakra, and it's also known as like Bindu. And the Bindu is like the point, the little dot that is surrounded by the mandala, or the dot that goes around, that is in the center of the mandala, which represents the third eye chakra. And I wanted to we'll talk a little about Anja chakra. So it's also seen as the universe, or having knowledge to consciousness. So definitely some pineal activation going on, definitely some third eye chakra, and definitely a lot of introspection going on. And I'm looking at this. So I'm looking at the what would be the 8 of Pentacles in the traditional tarot. And Pentacles usually represents things that are happening in the physical realm, or the earth realm, or most times monetary, but not always monetary. So I feel like twins are wanting to see a lot of things happening in the physical realm. And we've already, I've seen a ton of movement and a tremendous change happening in the physical realm, but it's not quite what you've been looking for. It's like you're moving in the direction, but things might not be moving as fast as you would like them to move. And you're getting frustrated, but you don't get frustrated. Just focus. Focus on today. Focus on what it is that God is trying to teach you about today. What is the lesson today? Because when you're focusing on the end goal too much, you miss the lesson that you need to learn today. And in order to get to that end goal, you have to learn the lesson for today. So, in John Holland's deck, the 8 talks about positive movement forward. This is so perfect. So that positive movement forward is probably having a little, what feels like a slowdown, or feels like it's taking too long. But that's because you're not looking for the answers within, and you're not being patient. And we have to be patient, because everything happens in divine right timing. And I know I'm one of the most impatient people in the world. That is my lesson, patience. So I totally understand that. That's actually what I'm going through. I'm still going through that right now, learning to have patience. So when I'm talking to you, I'm speaking to myself. And one of the things that I just got off the phone about 10 minutes ago with someone, and I spent the last 30 minutes trying to encourage them, because they're really frustrated and can't see the way. And that's what this 8 is probably representing things maybe it doesn't feel like they're moving the direction that you want them to, but it is. Maybe you can't see because this chaotic disruption that you just had in your life looks like, oh my God, what is going on? But remember that usually when that chaos happens, it's just a shakeup. Just like you're stirring the ground up so that you can create that firm foundation for that beautiful destiny that God has for you. So the 17 is hope, which I believe it's the star card in traditional tarot. But Spirit is leading me to look at what John Holland has to say about this star card. And he says this is a card that focuses on the qualities of hope, faith, healing, aspiration, success, and finally enlightenment, which goes back to that third eye chakra. When this card appears, know that a special wish you've made may be fulfilled in time. The hope card will help show you that the impossible can indeed become the possible. And I'm just going to stop right there for a second because I literally just texted the person that I just gotten off the phone with that it may seem impossible, but you can do it. It is possible. The force that works through your soul, determining what's possible, and the difference between success over failure, and above all, who we are, it is the power of your belief. So don't lose hope. I see that big golden ball of light in the hands of the person on the card, and it's in your hands. Everything that you need is within you. You have the power. You are connected to divine source. You have the knowledge. You might not think you have it, but it's in there. And God will lead you to whoever you need. The opportunities will come. I've been seeing miracles happen, even though I haven't gotten the complete fulfillment of, I've gotten a fulfillment of some of my wishes, really. Realistically, I have. But I know that end goal and that I'm tired of being in this position. When is it going to be over? When am I going to get there? When am I going to be in relationship with my twin? And sometimes I feel like that shouldn't be your focus. I feel like the focus should be on loving yourself, because you shouldn't be in a space where you need your twin or you need that love. You have to be in a space where you are being loved and you know that you are loved. You have to have a deep knowing with that. This card serves as a reminder to use your natural ability of intuition, the language of the soul, as you reach for your goals and desires. The future can be yours when you have hope and trust in everything you do. Soon others will be attracted and drawn to your inner light. Learn to share your experiences and lessons for those around you. Will also realize that by having faith and pushing forward where one may have felt no hope at all is the key to success. Above all, maintaining a positive attitude starting right now, this very minute, will allow your soul to soar. You'll discover an opportunity to shine as you reach for the stars. So as you open up that hope, the opportunities will reveal themselves. Well, they're probably already there in plain sight. You just can't see them because you're crying. And the next one is about foundations and achievements. And I know that it's not supposed to be read. He doesn't intend for them to be read in reverse. But I feel like they have more significance if they come, however the cards fall, that's how they fall. And I believe when I first started shuffling, I feel like the third eye chakra one was also in reverse. So that means you need to take some more time to try to go within, clear your space. Some of the things that I do when I'm feeling frustrated is I take a break or try to watch something funny or listen to something funny. I'll clear my energy. I might take a salt bath. I might cleanse my area with sage or Palo Santo, or take a shower sometimes. Water is very helpful. Drink lots of water. Go get some fresh air. Do whatever you can. Be in nature. get yourself back to the space where you can hear and you can see again. So that foundations are being shaken up. This is what I'm feeling. But it's going to create this beautiful, happy foundation and achievements. So we're right there on the cusp. And this is all destiny. This is all divinely orchestrated. That's why we have the destiny card here. And as soon as you get past this little frustrating part is when love is going to begin. Not that you aren't having love, but the love that you're looking for. That the more expanded view of the love that you already are. You'll be able to see it better. And we got the fulfillment of wishes in reverse. It's still a good card. But I'm being led So, I know that it should not be read, and I know that he did not intend for it to be read in reverse. But I believe the Spirit is guiding me to read it from my intuitive side of what it would be in reverse based on our what we've already gotten. And normally this card would be the Nine of Cups reversed in tarot. So like I was saying, you need to try to do things to like clear your energy, or to do some things that take your mind away and be playful. And still meaning that you're going to have that wish fulfillment. But I feel like some of us are so ready for that fulfillment of our wishes that we may not be making decisions completely based in love and based in what's good for the everybody involved in whatever situation that you're in. So we have to remember, in order for us to have a solid fulfillment of the best kind that we want, to make sure that we're making decisions based in love. And so sometimes you're gonna have to go back to going within and do some self-introspection. And just because you're making decisions based on what's best for everybody in the situation doesn't mean it shouldn't be good for you. It should still be good for you. So what's best for everybody is also what's best for you. So all in all, this is a really good reading. I was going to use my, I might do one card from Rumi. But I love these. I have a lot of different angel cards. But I got these Angels of Atlantis cards that I really like. They're basically just archangel cards. I want to see which angels, and I'm going to read from the book because it's really nice description about the angels and what they're helping you with and how they're helping you. And don't forget to call in your angels. Call on your guides. Use your spirit animals. Let's do one more. Okay, one more. Okay, spirit. All right. Okay. And what I was feeling before I started this reading was anger. So I feel like that first card that came out, Raphael, and compassion. We need to have compassion, not only for ourselves, but for others. Okay, God. And this helped me too. Got Archangel Michael in the middle of it. He's always there. Raphael, healing. Is there anybody else that we need? We can use this word from. Gabriel, the messenger. Grace. And Uriel, freedom. So I feel like this journey to love is leading us to freedom. And if you've been on this journey anytime, I'm sure you know that you are more free today than you were yesterday or however many years ago when you began this journey. So let's read the first one. Raphael. I love my angel cards. I get so excited, like a little kid in a candy store. So Raphael, oh my God, oh that's so beautiful. I forgot that's what his name meant. His name means the sacred lover, and oh my God, that's so apropos for a twin flame reading. And this one is compassion. It says Raphael is aware of the deep level of compassion that radiates from your heart at this time. The Oracle of Compassion is one of the highest vibrational influence in the 44 card representations, and is only chosen when there is a notion currently formulated within the individual who beseeches something from the oracle. Is this because you sense the depth of compassion exuding from yourself at this time as you elevate the suffering of others? Or are you in need of developing this soulful quality in relation to self or other? Wherever you may be, whatever the myriad situations of life may be revealing, know that the angel of sacred love is supporting you and drawing the cosmic ray of unconditional love. So right now I just have this overwhelming feeling of gratefulness because so many of us may be in a really tough place and not feeling supported. So know that you are supported. Wherever you may be, whatever the myriads of situations of your life may be revealing, know that the angel of sacred love is supporting you and drawing the cosmic ray of unconditional love and compassion through you. This is a high calling and only occurs when the individual is duly ready for the accruing of blessings or for feeling compassion as a blessed virtue. Look at the lives of the holy ones, for example. What does the holiness, the Dalai Lama, teach you through his compassion? And they have a chant on here you can do if you want to. It's Om Mani Padme Hum, while identifying compassion in your heart as it radiates throughout the world. I want to see what Michael has to say. One of my favorites. He's always with me. Always with me. Well, they're all the angels, but So Michael, this one is speaking enchantment. Oh, and of course Michael means like God. And in this book, it says he's the cosmic leader. Enchantment. So it says Michael asked you to remember the magic of your life by connecting with the path of the enchanted. Is magic missing from your life, or are you aware of a lack of imagination in your creative purpose? Allow the divine joy of the child within you to reconnect with the free flow fun that was once present in your innocence. This is a doorway to the numinous, or the unlimited. So I'm going to stop for a second and just remind you to awaken that child within you. Remember how you were as a kid. You always had hope. When things didn't go right, it wasn't always the end of the world. It was like, okay, well, I can't do it this way. Well, let me see if I can do it that way. With this card, the unicorn's magical horn touches your soul with the love of its perspicacity, compelling, eternal, and especially wise about the divine light within you. When it shines, the charisma of your soul magnetizes all people to you. Chant He through your crown chakra to resonate the higher frequency of enchantment. And I had a lot of crown chakra and throat chakra because my voice is not completely I don't completely sound like myself. My voice is a little scratchy, but it was worse earlier. But it's a little better now. But and that's because the other day I didn't fully speak my truth, so it's got to come out. It has to come out. You have to speak your truth always. Let's read the next one, the Raphael, empathy. Okay, Raphael brings to you the oracle of empathetic and reminds you of the simplicity of the beautiful lotus. The lotus is the symbol of enlightenment, which sinks below water during the night to be reborn in the light of day. Perhaps your empathy has waned recently and needs to be restored by the new light of compassion. Be with the sun, allowing its energies to warm and nourish you. Try to move through the challenges that you face with empathy, humor, and love. Chant Ha through the heart chakra, and Raphael's energy will fill you as an aid. So again, compassion and have empathy. And start with yourself. And start seeing others. And when you start with yourself, it'll be easy to have compassion with others. And let's do Uriel. Freedom. The drawing of this card illustrates the oracle is asking you to free up your thinking and feeling, for you are the only jailer that may be keeping your consciousness prisoner. Every aspect of your consciousness is a choice, and if you have made an inaccurate choice, choose again. That is the meaning of the word mistake. If this is what you missed, take again. This time, by liberating the conviction of your love for yourself, you will spring your soul from its prison. Ask Uriel to show your alternative choices because they resonate of pure love. They will also free you from your thought jail and take you to consequences you may never have dreamed of. Uriel wants you to chant He and thence to release the feeling of being held back. The He will literally clear your mind. Place it in your forehead and vestigial third eye, the sixth chakra. Guidance is imminent, and once more, you will dance with the infinite. So that basically sums it up. I think this was a really beautiful reading of encouragement. And as those that I've talked to earlier are going through, I'm going through also. So I am very understanding of where you're coming from because I'm in the same space. And we all are here to help support and love and lift up one another. Oh, something just said, look at the bottom of the deck. Heart chakra. So right now, Oh, okay. So I feel like there's a lot of healing. You look at the cards. There's a lot of green. There's green here, green here, green here. There's green here. There's green here. There's green inside of there. There, and of course, green in the heart chakra. There's a lot of healing going on, and I feel that there's been some heartbreak around being let down within the divine masculine and the feminine, not being supported. And right now, God is healing us and helping us to know that we are divinely supported. The universe conspires together to help you heal, to help you succeed, and to help you to have all the love and joy and peace that you deserve. And so I hope you all have a good day. I'll try to do some one card readings daily. But this is my first reading. And I'm really excited, and I hope that you all are blessed. I do personal readings. I'll leave some information below so that you can contact me if that's something you would like. And please click and subscribe on my channel. Talk to you soon. I almost forgot Grace. So Gabriel was out before Uriel, so I had to cut the video and insert this part. And I'll read it to you. The Oracle of Gabriel wishes you to receive the heavenly gift of grace. This is always given when we most require it. Therefore, consider how you may have miscreated an aspect of your life and are therefore experiencing an absence of this divine elixir. Gabriel is asking you to unfold your wings and fly like a swan to cleaner water. There you will sample a renewal state of being, sensing the purities of life and truly recognizing your soul as a gift of grace. Chant Om 3 times and you will feel grace surging through every neural pathway. And that is really beautiful, and it goes right along with all of the entire reading, all of the cards, not only the archangel cards.